Alright there folks, welcome to another used and abused tackle review, and let's talk carryalls, okay? It's probably a vital bit of kit if you're carrying nets, attachments, bait, everything like that. I prefer to try and keep it all in one place if possible. I know it's not always possible, and I do have separate bait bags and stuff like that if I know I'm going to be using tons and tons of bait and fishing different whatevers. But this is the carryall that I use, okay? It's the Matrix Ethos Pro net and accessories bag, basically. So you've got a big front pocket there. I always keep a couple of landing nets in there, ground bait mixing bowl and riddle if I need it. Doesn't always stay in this bag though. And then inside, let's have a look. You've got a zipped pouch here, okay, and this is perfect to put in stuff like your bait system, okay, other odds and sods, keep my flask in there, other bits and bobs. It's also quite useful if your side tray collapses down, because it will fit in there nice and snug. Now this section here is the bit that I really like. Now I did have the map version for a long time, but the size of the pockets in it weren't brilliant, to be perfectly honest, but it was a really useful bit of kit. And then when I saw this one, I thought, you know what, I'm going to have that one because it just fits everything in perfectly. So let me show you. So they open up. In this outer bag here, you've got a cavernous pocket that you basically fit every conceivable attachment that you're going to need for your seat box in there, and there's still room left over for other bits and bobs. There's pole sock in there, there's the collapsible water bucket, there's just all sorts in there. There's some rod rest heads, bits and bobs, everything. And that is perfect because I know exactly where everything is going to be when I need it, when I'm getting the box set up. Now this inner pocket here, this can also be for attachments and stuff like that, but it's actually for bait. And as you can see, there's plenty of room in there. I've got 3 or 4 bags of ground bait. I've got a little Matrix pouch there that's got some feeders in that I've been using today. Plenty of room for bait tubs. As I say, there's just tons of room. So if you're on a big session and you need a lot of bait, it'll all fit in here, and that is literally everything you're going to need in one bag. And I'd much rather take one bag than carry 3 or 4 different ones, okay? Now I know it's not always the simplest option, especially in summer when you're using tons of bait and you need loads of spare gear and stuff like that, but I do have another little bag that comes with me, and sometimes I always carry a separate bait bag as well. But yeah, if you're in the market for another carryall, don't look any further than this one, to be honest. I've had this for probably 6 or 7 months now. It's covered in grime, it's dirty, it's still fully waterproof, all the zips are absolutely bomb-proof, and it's absolutely worth every single penny. So go check them out. Cheers.